Hey, welcome to Black and Blue Garage. Last time I was working on this suspension and wheels and tires and clearance and stuff, I smashed this in with a hammer. I made a little bit of headway, as you can see right here, but then I got to this part where the battery usually sits, and this is double plated with the sheet metal, and I wasn't able to push this up anymore. So the solution to getting rid of this pocket right here, where you would normally have a tire clearance issue when you move your axle forward and have larger tires, is this piece of sheet metal right here from TNT Solutions, or whatever that website is. What you're supposed to do is cut this whole section out and weld this plate into it, and then you have all this room for your bigger tires. And that's what we're going to do right now. Alright, well, you could see how much I just cut off of there, and I'm not sure if I cut off too much or too little. If you have this upper radiator support on, then it'll hold this on a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and throw this piece back on across here so that I can support this, and then we'll start mocking up the new piece from TNT. Alright, so now that we have the upper part of this front support, I can go ahead and put this piece up here and see how we're going to fit. So I have a little bit more cutting to do because there's some parts right here that are high, and then I also just going to trim the piece that they sent me because I want to keep this hole right here so that my light wires can go through. Okay. It's technically supposed to replace this panel right here, but I don't feel like drilling out all those spot welds. Figure out how I'm gonna weld this up then. Not sure exactly how I'm gonna do that yet. I would prefer just to go over this piece. If I weld it to the bottom here, that might work. Okay. I'm just gonna get a hammer and love tap this a little bit. Oh, that could work. Yeah. Alrighty then. I'm gonna have to end up re-drilling this fender clip if I want to use these little inserts that you drill a hole, you put this clip on, and you could put a screw in. Might not be necessary. We're going to cut these fenders up anyway. Tack this thing on and start welding. And dropping everything. Da, 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 da. Okay. To be sure, I want to throw this fender kind of on to make sure that everything's going to clear. On the underside, ow, looks like that's going to work out great. Now, as far as this part goes, you're just going to have to push this part up, tack it right there, and then let both pieces pull each other in. You should hold something between that and my hand. Okay, well, it may not look like it now because it's not finished welded and it's not painted, but doing it this way, putting it outside and leaving this little ridge right here, welding it to the underside of that and under the rest of it, I think that's going to work for me. It's much thicker metal than the original. This is definitely going to clear a lot more tire than it was. I'm also going to trim off some of this front clip because the tire hits right here. I probably have to cut off about that much of it. Be about 1.5 inches to 2 inches away from my bumper at full stuff. So who welded this?